My Taropist is now in session.
Hi! Welcome to all of my Scorpios. Yeah. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whatever, wherever your Scorpio placements are. Here comes my cat, Mr. Bojangles. He wants to say hi to you guys. I have two cats and sometimes they like to make an appearance. So sorry. Hopefully you like the kitties. I will take him down in just a second. He's like, what's going on? Am I famous now? No, you're not, Bo. You're not famous at all. Sorry, friends. Listen, my name is Jessica. I am the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, which you probably are because I'm new here, please go and watch my intro video. It'll give you a little bit more information about me as a reader. I mean, just like a little bit. And then also some information about my philosophy on tarot or how I read tarot, and yeah, some other little tidbits about this channel, and I'm just excited that you guys are here. Please like, share, subscribe, do all of that good shit, right? And settle in, because we're going to have what I like to call a Taropist session. So this is my signature reading, my signature spread. Don't steal it, okay? But basically it's based off of dialectical behavioral therapy. So if you were to, or is inspired by, let's say, I'm not an actual therapist, PS, I'm just a tarot reader. So please don't take this as actual medical or legal advice or what have you, right? But what I will say, wow, he's really wanting to be on camera today. Mr. Bo, no, my friends, no. Okay, let us get the cat off of the desk. That's better. Okay, so what I do, if I do a full Taropist session with you, we dive a lot deeper than what you're going to see here. This is like a mini version of that, and I also clarify everything with dialectical behavioral therapy skills cards to give you some practical tools that you can use to help balance the energies in these different areas that we're going to check on today, my friends. So we're going to look at your mental energy, what's going on with you in your interpersonal relationships, what's bothering or distressing you, and then also take a look at your emotional energy as well. And if we have time, see if there's advice or an outcome for you, depending on how I'm feeling led in that moment. So I've already shuffled the deck. And what I'd like you to do with me, if you would just indulge me for a moment, is look directly into my eyes on whatever device it is that you are watching this video, if you can. If you cannot, or you think it's weird, it's okay. You don't have to, but this just helps me as a reader, because I believe there's no time or space in the spirit, and I like to connect with people, my clients, energetically, and this is how I do it. So okay, some of you got some heavy energy going on, so we'll get into it. We'll see what the cards say, right? So listen. Yeah. Now I'm going to split the deck towards you, now that I've got that. Now remember, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. And even though I'm trying to energetically connect with as many of you Scorpio peeps as possible, it's a possibility that I might not be connecting with you, which is okay. Look at the other placements in your chart. If you don't know where your placements are, what signs are in your chart, dude, y'all, there is a link in the description of this video to where you can get a free birth chart, and you can find out. And if you're not into that, it's okay too. Look, I'm not an astrologer. If you watched my intro video, you would know that. So let's get into it. Guys, I like to have fun. Don't take me too seriously. I mean, do, but don't, okay. All right, guys, let's do this. What is going on in the mental energy of my Scorpio peeps? Thanks for being here. Also, shout out to my friend Jen in Ireland. She's probably watching, and she is a Scorpio, and I love her dearly. Hi, Jen. Jen, leave a comment so that people know you're real and I'm not crazy, okay? Thank you. There we go. Yes. All right. So So for some of my Scorpio people, I feel like some of you have been single for a really long time. And yeah, you kind of been waiting for, you know, yeah, you've been single for a long, wow, yeah, here it goes. I didn't even see this yet, and here we are. So this is bottom of the deck. I'll tell you what cards you got, but 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, and 5 of Wands. So just like briefly, let me dissect for you all. I feel like a lot of you have been single for a long time because you've definitely been heartbroken. Yeah, you've had some painful endings in the past. Some of you, it's a divorce situation that you've had, or higher level of commitment where you thought was happy and it ended. Okay. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and then 10 of Swords here. So, and then Queen of Swords. Strength card. Yeah, you've really had to be strong through a lot of heartbreak and rejection. And I feel like even some of you situations where maybe you've been cheated on, or you've been in third party situations, you know, that whole shit. So you've been single for a while, waiting for somebody to come and reciprocate. King of Cups. I'm speaking mostly to my feminine energies right now, okay, is what I'm feeling. You've really had, you know, you've been like wondering and waiting, like, where is he? Where is he? Right? And wrestling with this a lot, because I feel like, you know, you guys have been waiting for a really long time for someone to come and show you some love. Okay? Because I feel like you have a lot of love to give, and you're just waiting for that 10th cup to come back again, right? It's like you may have had it or thought you had it, and it left you, and now you're like sitting here like, when is it coming? So mentally, I think a lot of you are feeling very burdened. You may have actually gone through an ending recently, because the cards that came out for you are 9 of Wands and the Hermit card. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, doesn't have to be. King of Cups here, this is also Cancer energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this could also be you, honestly, with this 9 of Pentacles and the King of Cups right after. It could be you just like having to step into your divine masculine. Maybe some of you are in positions of like leadership, financially, like in terms of like, you know, you might be a manager at your job, or you could have your own business, that kind of a thing, right? A business owner. So it's like you've been having to balance, and a lot of times, especially if I'm speaking to divine feminine energies, a lot of times, you know, as women, we have to like step into that sort of more our divine masculine, and kind of balance those energies, or go a little bit more in one direction in order to kind of, you know, make it in whatever arena that we're trying to be in when it comes to career and work, especially for like business owners, or especially for in positions of leadership, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you definitely are tending to yourself right now. You're definitely trying to rebuild your sense of self-worth and self-love and compassion. You could be like working very hard on your business or on work right now, like really putting in that, you know, that energy, trying to build, trying to grow things, planting the seeds, watering them, you know, literally watering them, watching them grow, being very patient right now with yourself, because I feel like a lot of you are definitely wounded from past situations. And so like mentally, you know, things have it's taken a toll. You've all been single for a long time. Some of you have, if not a long time, you a lot of you are in a single energy at this time in your life, and you're really like going within and trying to get some clarity about this. Like maybe you're kind of wondering, like, why am I alone a lot? Like, why am I single? Like, why do I keep getting hurt? Why do I keep getting rejected? Why am I in competition? Like, why am I, you know what I mean? Like, why do things end for me? Like, why can't I have the happily ever after? I think some of you are kind of in that energy. Why am I waiting so long for love? Like, and every time I feel like I've found it, it's like eluded me. You know what I mean? There's a bit of that energy here. So I think a lot of you are kind of, you could have been cut off from somebody, you know, or a situation. Again, like I said, some of you might be newly single who haven't been single for a long time. And I feel like you're kind of in this energy right now of like, mentally anyway, really going within and kind of being on your own here, just trying to get some guidance and direction for your life because you're tired of being hurt. And I think a lot of you are tired of being alone and tired of waiting for love or the right one to come, right? The one who's going to reciprocate emotionally, especially that, right? Some of you could have been, again, dealing with a Virgo, a water sign. I'm also got Leo here that could be on your mind, or any earth sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong. And yeah, I've got water, earth. Actually, it could be anyone right now. Water, earth, fire. Pretty heavy though. So, but if this isn't a person, but I feel very much this is related to like relationship issues. This could, again, if you right now building your business, working on your career, working on that, trying to get the joy back in what it is that you do, get that emotional fulfillment out of what it is that you do, and kind of closed off yourself from love so that you can focus on work or trying to rebuild your finances or that sort of thing, kind of in this a bit of a selfish energy where you could be closed off because you've been wounded. So now you're just kind of like, all right, I'm ready to just do me right now and see if I can level myself up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what is going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Scorpio friends? This could shed a little bit of light on that mental energy too, to see. I feel like you're really kind of trying to heal yourself. Like, you could have taken a bit of an ego blow recently as well, some of you, right? Some of you could be struggling a little bit with some mental health issues, in which case you're really trying to heal right now. Getting some inner wisdom and enlightenment because you've learned a lot of lessons. I feel like, on your journey, you've had some painful truths revealed, some painful endings, and I feel like you're trying to like really get some, you're kind of looking back and realizing like, wow, that was a painful experience, but I learned a lot from it. And now I know how to treat myself better and what I deserve a lot more, right? Than you did before. What is going on in the interpersonal relationships with my Scorpio friends? Eight of Cups wanted to come out. So you could be walking away from a situation that was not emotionally fulfilling to you for sure. Okay, so you got Temperance and the Three of Cups. Yeah. And then on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of, Queen of Cups and Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And what I'm seeing for you guys in terms of your interpersonal relationships is you are very patiently trying to heal and get your joy back, okay? Now, some of you could have been feeling alone and left out in the cold for a really long time, and this makes a lot of sense with the fact that we are, for a lot of us, things are opening up again with the whole COVID situation, right? So a lot of you may have been like isolated and alone for a really long time, and you're just like really looking forward to finally like getting back and hanging out with your friends and spending some time with the people, reuniting with people that you really love because you've been waiting for a really long time to do so, right? But for others of you, and maybe for some of the same group of people, I feel like you're really interpersonally like trying to heal from some situations where maybe you've lost some friends, maybe some people have blocked you. Again, some of you definitely dealing with the fire sign. And I feel like you've been waiting for a really long time to reconnect with somebody, perhaps. There could have been a lot of back and forth communication, or even like somebody might have blocked you actually for a while. Maybe a fire sign male, if those of you who are dealing with that, or someone with fire placements in their charts, right? You could be at a distance from them and trying to plan like this reunion and in time to like really come back together and work on something. But if not that, it's like there's this energy of you really trying to rebuild your sense of self-worth here. That's very strong for you guys. Some of you have definitely taken a hit. Could be financially, it could be physically. It could also be, again, like related to an interpersonal connection or relationship. And I feel like you've been, whatever situation it was, someone may have put you at competition with other people, or you had to felt like you had to fight for somebody's attention. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not for everybody, but for some of you. And it's like, you know, you're now having to rebuild your sense of self-worth after this, or heal emotionally after a situation where you really felt like, you know, you took that ego blow, you took that hit, and you've been, you know, feeling rejected and neglected and not good enough. You know, some of you might actually be feeling not pretty. I'm hearing for some of you, you know, or like not like physically, like not yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of, those of you who feeling that, like feel like you kind of need to get your mojo back, you know, kind of work on yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe ask for a little help from your friends. Like, hey, let's go have a day, like a spa day. You know what I'm saying? If that fills your cup, you know, let's go get our nails and hair done. You know, it's also that I feel like there's also this energy of you needing to kind of rebuild your ego from the inside out, you know? I don't know if rebuilding ego is the right word, but your ego, not really that word so much as like rebuilding your sense of confidence and sense of self-worth, and healing emotionally, healing mentally, healing physically after a time of feeling just like, you know, I just don't feel myself. But I think for a lot of you, like after a long wait, you're like looking forward to a reunion. It could be with a lover, it could be with friends. I'm feeling for a lot of you, it's friends more strongly. You're missing some people, and I feel like, you know, right now interpersonally, you're also very much looking forward to being reunited with people that you really love and really care about, you know? Could be someone that, again, like has blocked you or rejected you. Take it as it resonates, that you're now maybe starting to hope to have communication with again. And after a time of healing and you know, you're looking forward to maybe reuniting with that individual. But again, take it as it resonates. It feels more like friend energy, you know, like you're looking forward to having some fun and getting out there and just like, you know, partying it up with your friends, y'all, okay? What can I say? All right, what is going on? What is bothering? Thank you, Spirit. What is bothering or distressing my Scorpio peeps? I don't want to see you guys sad. But, you know, let's see. What's going on? What's going on? What's bothering or distressing my Scorpios? I really like Scorpio people. I'm a Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Kesper, but so I tend to really get along a lot with my fellow water signs. All right, what is bothering or distressing Scorpio? Yeek. Okay, yeah. First of all, for some of you, okay, you're just really overloaded and overworked and juggling a lot right now, okay? This feels more like work, maybe family obligations, because we got the Six of Cups on the other side of that. You know, if those of you who have children or, you know, are married or something like that, like you could be just, it could be like a work-life balance that is off for some of you right now. For real, okay? Having really a lot of trouble, and you don't necessarily even have to be married or have kids for that to be the issue. Do you know what I mean? I understand this completely. Like sometimes it's like I get so busy with work, I'm like, oh, I haven't had time to like run errands. I haven't had time to fucking do laundry. Like I need to wash dishes. I need to do, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be that. Like you're kind of juggling a lot of things, and having that work-life balance has been really difficult for you at this time. But also I feel like for some of you, yeah, there's a lot of business. Okay, listen, for some of you have been rejected by an earth sign recently. Okay, there's an earth sign that is still in your energy, that you've been patiently waiting for this person to come toward you. You've been dreaming about this person. You really want them to come and communicate with you, okay? Four of Cups, Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you've been really dreaming about this person. It could have been keeping you up at night, like, you know, in your thoughts, in your head. Yeah, because you really were hoping that this person would come back around and say that they want to commit to you, that you really were hoping that this person had transformed after having rejected your love here, and you wanted to have a new beginning, a new cycle with this person. But I feel like you're starting to come to the realization that it's kind of a fantasy, and it's more of an illusion than a reality for you, okay? That kind of, because the overall energy that you got here was the Five of Swords. So I feel like there's been a lot of deceit, a lot of mind games, a lot of, you know, even mental manipulation. I feel like somebody has walked away from you and left you out in the cold, like that energy we saw before with your interpersonal relationships. And I feel like, you know, you've been really longing to have this reunion with this person and hoping that they would come back around and communicate with you, like dreaming that they're going to actually commit to you. But I feel like you're starting to understand that you may be deceiving yourself, and like that's a hope, you know, it's kind of naive, you know, you've kind of been naive about the situation, because the reality is like this person is nothing but causing you like a lot of conflict and a lot of strife and not so good feelings. I feel like that mentally this person is like fucking you up. I'm sorry, can we cuss on here? I don't know. What else? I just did. And I think that, you know, between like the busyness and the work-life balance being off and you just being up in your head about this person, that is really a sneaky bastard, to be honest with you. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, this is not good energy, you guys. And I think you need to like really fully walk away and stop looking backward at this. Stop dwelling on the past. If it's with a particular person, particularly if you're dealing with an earth sign male, because he came out very quite strongly there, or masculine, okay, energy, because, you know, tarot is not necessarily gender specific, but I feel like if that's the case, you guys need to leave the past in the past and you need to walk away, because it's really causing you, somebody may have blocked you, or you've blocked them, but either way, like, I feel like it's time for you to really like come to the realization that you need to heal from this. You need to heal from this and let it go and release the past and move away towards something better, because I feel like there's a new cycle that's trying to come out for you that's going to be a lot more rewarding and fulfilling for you. But I feel like you guys are not allowing it because you're still toxically bound to someone that was a bad karmic connection here, is what I'm seeing, right? It's like you keep trying to resurrect the past, and it's like Spirit's like, no, I've got new, better for you. Why you keep trying to drudge up, you know, old shit? Like, no, this is like, there's better. You're in a new cycle. Like, you've already entered this new cycle, World card, right? That's more rewarding and more fulfilling, but you're not seeing it because you keep looking back to the past, and you need to let that go, okay? What is in the emotional energy for my Scorpio people? Okay. What is going on emotionally? Yeah, that was heavy, guys. That was heavy. It's like, you know, you guys, when you're starting a new cycle, you got to clean up the old. You know what I'm saying? It's like every time I get new clothes, for example, I always like to get rid of some old stuff in the closet, make room for the new. And I feel like that's the energy. That's what Spirit's calling you, is like, you gotta make room for the new. The new is already here, coming for you. It's upon you, but you gotta clean out your closet, you know what I mean, so to speak, in order to receive it, in order to really appreciate where you're at right now, because I feel like it's good. Wow. Okay, so emotional energy, we got the Magician and we got the Four of Pentacles. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot and the Tower. Wow, you guys. That's 3 major arcana. So listen. Scorpionic energy. So listen, you guys, like, you all, this is exactly it. Emotionally, you're holding on to the past. See how this Chariot, she's looking back at the tower that's fallen? Something has already ended for you, but you are still binding yourself to it. 8 of Swords. You're still trying to, like, you're free from this, okay? There's something that has ended for you, karmically, emotionally, spiritually, what have you, right? And Spirit is like, come follow me, there's a new beginning for you, Wheel of Fortune. Like, I'm divinely guiding you towards something that's going to be so much more rewarding and fulfilling. The Magician is calling you to, like, hey, look, I've got all these tools for you. You've got everything you need to manifest something new. But you're like, no, I don't want to let go of this old shit. And Spirit's like, no, let go of the old shit. So emotionally, you're still trying to bind yourself to something that you are free from. You're free from it. And you know what? Good riddance, you guys. Because what it is that you were freeing yourself from was something that was not good for you. I know you wanted it, but I'm telling y'all, there's something good that is trying to come through for you, which I believe, y'all, might be a true divinely guided soulmate connection that's going to be reciprocated. But the problem is you guys are still stuck on stupid. I'm sorry, you know? Like, you're still, like, looking back. It's like, if any of y'all are familiar with the Bible, there's a story, when I see things like this, it always reminds me of the story in the Bible of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? God told Lot and his wife to, like, get out of Sodom and Gomorrah because he's going to destroy it, right? It's no good for y'all. You all need to get out of here. These people are toxic garbage. You need to leave. And he told them, don't look back. Do not look back. There's blessings coming for you, but you can't look back at that. I'm about to tear that shit down. And it's like, y'all, when I see this, it's like somebody who keeps looking back at the toxic garbage. They're like, your fortune is here, but you all, like, are stuck on stupid, looking back at the Sodom and Gomorrah as it's being torn down. It's like, it was Sodom and Gomorrah is no good. It's a no good for you, okay? So let it go. Let it go and allow Spirit to bring in this new that is trying to be manifested for you, okay? Whew, y'all. What is the outcome in the month of June here for my Scorpios with these energies, okay? What is the outcome? Wow, yeah. I'm telling you, look at this. Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. You need to cut the past out. You need to come to the realization that something is over, because 2 of Cups, your true soulmate is coming for you. You need to get yourself balanced back, your balance back emotionally, spiritually, in all the ways. You need to cut the past out. Come to the realization that something has ended so that Spirit can usher in what is coming for you, that is new, that is better, that is beautiful, you guys, okay? So realize that old stuff was not your 10 of Cups, your 4 of Wands. This is coming for you. This is coming for you. So you need to come to this realization. Something's over so that you can allow the new to come in. Okay? All right. I'm sending you guys so much love. Mwah. All right? Take care. Now listen, y'all. Listen, this has been fun, but please book a session with a real therapist, or I am a therapist, with a therapist, you guys. Book a session with a real therapist. I'm sending you so much love until next month. Cheers.